Oh, what's up, YouTube? How's it going? I'm back again for another random schmandom tandem video. So let's do a little life update here. Anyone that knows, I currently am going through some shit right now. I just got a new job, and when you're on the probation period, you cannot buy a house. In the last video I made, I was really fucking down and a little bit in a shambles and miserable, but things have changed for the better, and I'm going to tell you. One, my job wrote me up a note, so now my broker approved me to get a house. I didn't get approved as much money as I wanted because I do have a 3-year-old truck that I owe a good chunk of money on, even though it's still worth more than what I owe, which should be an asset. They count into everything. So when you go buy a house, the money you have, the credit you have, everything from that day depends 20 years from now. So just because you have 30 grand to put down, if you have shit credit, they're not going to sell you a house. So it's not like going to a car dealership where they can work something out and give you a high interest rate, you know what I mean? The bank wants to make money and they don't want to lose money. Whereas brokers, when you buy a vehicle, you're never going to win. You're always going to lose. And then the payments and interest are going to kill you on top of that. With a house, you never lose. Ever. I mean, unless you're buying an absolute fucking dump and don't fix it up. Even that little dump you can rent out. So I got some open houses today, which is nice. It's a Friday. I had to take a few days off because I stepped on a nail at work, wearing shoes instead of work boots. The one time, my new job, you know what I mean? I don't need to wear work boots. You know, work boots have thick, and they got the metal plate at the bottom. Well, this shoe, right through my foot. So, I mean, that sucked. And then the next day, my foot swelled up like a tomato, red and squishy. So I went to the hospital. I needed a note to go back to work and all that crap. So that's the only thing that's really sucked lately. The dating game, I've been taking it easy because, you know, being in a long-ass relationship, it was toxic as fuck, and I don't want to go through that again. And I still live at home with my ex, which is super awkward, and we have a kid together. But you need to be mature, and yeah, it gets weird sometimes. The longer you're here, the longer you live with your ex, the worse I think it gets. And it's just super awkward, like I said, and nobody needs to go through it. So yeah, so living with your ex, if anybody wants to know, it's really weird. And, you know, having a chat with my realtor saying, I need to get the hell out of here because I can't take it. It's fucking with my head. But I ain't going into detail because I don't want any videos being used against me. But other than that, the videos have been random. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate all the subscribers. I'm looking at buying a house soon, so that is super exciting. And both my kids will be coming over and crack some random videos there and hopefully land a new lady that keeps me happy. And you know, right now I'm just going to do me and go about life. I had another job interview yesterday for a union company after I just got hired at this job who wants to give me my AZ. I'm just like, everything's happening so fast. You know, I got approved for a house, got job interviews. The only reason why I got job interviews is because I applied for a bunch of jobs and my dream job finally came up. It's like the universe saying, nah, we're going to wait until something shitty happens in your life and then we're going to give you a bunch of good things, right? So it could be a lot worse. You could be getting kicked out, could be getting evicted, you know what I mean? I could be living in my friend's basement, you know? But no, I'm going into a house. I think it's a huge mind fuck when you live a good lifestyle and then you have to downgrade, and I think that's why a lot of people do the spousal thing, but you know, that's just a douchey move to do. I don't think you should have to depend on anyone's money but your own and worry about yourself. So that being said, you know, I'm an only child and I'm very independent, and it shows. And I've worked my ass off on this YouTube channel, or else I would have almost 5,000 subscribers, so I appreciate that very much. Hopefully I made you guys laugh, and there's lots of videos on here. So yeah, I know this video won't get lots of views because you guys like the movie codes, which is cool. But as a YouTuber, you know, it's just another video for my sake to have as well, and anyone that wants to watch it. So hopefully I get a house. 3 years ago. Like I owned my truck for 3 years and it still hasn't broke or anything, knock on wood. So that's still going strong. I'm trying to get some tires. And tires aren't cheap, they're like $1,000. I'm like, fuck. And they're pretty bald. So I've been trying to hustle some tires for a good deal. Go to work every day, trying to land a house. You know, it's hard to book appointments when you're working and you have a new job and you don't want to be like, hey, blah, 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 like I need this time off. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. I feel like I'm asking a lot from my job, but they're giving, and you know, it's a give and take, and they're doing good. They don't know my living situation, which I should probably tell them, but it is super fucking awkward. But yeah, I got my kids together last week. My daughter never ever comes down to see me because she lives so far away. And my ex let me take my kids, so that was awesome. That made me super freaking happy. And I'm starting to see more houses in my price range because, like I said, I didn't get approved as much because I own a truck. And other than that, everything's good. Going to work. Yeah, I got a less labor job, so I don't work as hard, which is nice. More driving, less physical on the body. I'm not coming home smelling like shit. So that's nice. Hopefully you guys like that Pikachu video. I'm not sure who got the code. I don't think anyone left a comment. I'll have to check. But yeah, other than that, everything's good. So, any advice I have to give to people is that, if you have kids or anything like that, obviously don't bring new people around your kid for a while. Like, give it time. Give yourself time to heal. For guys, I would just say, if you're hurting or whatever, the old saying is to get over someone, you have to get over somebody else. But, I mean, I'm 30. I shouldn't need a person to depend on to be my happiness, you know what I mean? Like, children are number one, and you should be your own happiness. So, the relationship scene of life is just like a bonus, which is nice. But you need to focus on yourself, or else you're never going to do good. You're never going to do better. And it's the only thing that's weird about being single now is that I got to do everything on my own. But at the same time, I've probably been single for a long time. Being in a toxic relationship, I just didn't really realize it. You always think you have this person with you, when really you don't, and they don't like you. And when you start to see, as soon as they get feelings for somebody else, you start to see it right away. It's like you're just a ghost. So, whatever. Life goes on. There's too many people in the world to care about. I'm just stressing out trying to get a different place to live. And living with my ex is really fucking weird. But it's Friday. It's beautiful out. I'm going to have a good weekend. I'm going to have some fires, have some drinks, hang out with some people. Good times, good vibes. Do you. Do you. Don't sit there and cry, get depressed, fucking all that sissy shit. Do you. You don't like your job? Leave your job. I didn't like my job? I quit my job. I didn't like the relationship I was in? I'm leaving the relationship. I didn't like my living environment? I'm buying a house. You know what I mean? If I don't like my truck, I go get something else. You know what I mean? Don't just be down on yourself. My YouTube channel's not growing? What am I going to do? I'm going to keep pumping out more videos or do something to change it. Don't live miserable. I mean, counseling, sure, if you're having a hard time in life, you need someone to talk to, but that's what friends are for. So, it's good to let stuff out, and time does heal everything, and it's just the next chapter in my life. So, it's a big change, but I'm very excited to show you guys, the place I move in and all that stuff. I'm super excited, and life will be good. You have to think positive. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna die one day, and no, every day, wake up happy, be happy, you're still alive, life is good, you know what I mean? Save your money. My oh shit money now is going towards a house. You never know when you might need money. Save your freaking money. You might think mommy and daddy might give you money. They might not. Depend on yourself, because you only have yourself to depend on. In all reality, most people only care about themselves. It's a dog-eat-dog world, right? So, I don't need to explain that. It's pretty obvious. But anyways, I'm going to end this rant. I'm going to go enjoy my day. My job wanted me to come in for light duties. I can't. My foot hurts too much, and I got some open houses to see. So wish me luck, and I'll talk to you guys later. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more random videos. I'm signing out. Thanks guys for watching. I'll talk to you real soon.